Bereshit Zayin, Pasuk Sheva, Genesis 7:7. V'yavo Noach uvanav ve'ishto unshe vanav ito el hateva mipnei me hamabul. Bereshit Yud Gimel, Pasuk Harishon, Genesis 13:1. V'ya'al Avram miMitzrayim hu ve'ishto v'chol asher lo v'lot imo hanegba.
There are two words in Hebrew that mean with, two prepositions. And one of them is an aleph tav. It conjugates differently than the preposition with. So we're going to look at that. This first verse is from Noah going onto the ark. And it says Noah, vanav. Remember, ben is a singular, son. Banim is the plural, sons. To make his sons, we drop the mem safit and add the vav. Banav, his sons. His wife, ishto, we talked about what is the tav doing there. When we have a feminine noun that ends in hey, we need to drop the hey and add a tav. And then the o, ishto, his wife. And the wives of, again, his sons, ito. And this o is with him. So it's a preposition, aleph tav, that means with, and with him. If you remember when we looked at the direct object, him, where God created Adam, it was oto, and this is ito. In Genesis 13, where it's talking about Abraham and his wife, the other preposition, that means with, appears. And that preposition is im, and you might know that from the name Imanu, El, Emmanuel, God with us. Imanu means with us. Here we have imo, that means with him. So again, Abraham has got his wife, ishto, and everything that belongs to him, kol asher lo, everything that belongs to him. There's not a word for belong, everything which is his. And Lot, imo, Lot is going with him. So two words for with, but they're both going to take the o at the end. Ito and imo.
Bereshit Yud Bet, Pasuk Arba, Genesis 12:4. V'yelech Avram ka'asher diber elav Yahweh v'yelech ito Lot ve'Avram ben 5 shanim v'shivim shana b'tzeto mecharan. Bamidbar Kaf, Pasuk 21, Numbers 20, verse 21. V'yima'en Edom niton et Yisrael avor begvulo, v'yet Yisrael me'alav.
In Genesis 12, we have occurrence of another preposition that we haven't looked at yet, and that is el. El means towards something. Sometimes we just use the lamed by itself, as we have seen in combination with to him, lo. Sometimes we use a word el, and this word also carries that yud, so we're not going to see o, it's not going to be lo, but we're going to see elav, to him. Abraham is going, as Yahweh said to him, diber elav. Yahweh said to him that elav is to him. And we see it with the vav, not the o. And again, Lot is going with him, and that's the aleph tav with ito. In the Numbers passage, we have two examples of his, or belonging to him. The first is bigvulo, in his boundary. This is where Yahweh is talking about Edom not having let the Israelites come cross through their land. Gvul means a border or a boundary. If you've been to Israel and you get to the border, there's a big sign there. It says Gvul. Don't cross over it, okay? This is Gvulo. It's his boundary. Whose boundary? We're talking about Edom's boundary. And so Yisrael turned away me elav, and we looked at this al as a preposition. It's one of the ones that carries the yud, so we don't say alo, we say alav. It has a yud and the vav, and the idea is away from him.
Mlachim Bet, Perek Yudchet, Pasuk Chamesh, 2 Kings 18:5. Yahweh Elohei Yisrael Batach, V'acharav lo haya kamohu b'chol malchei Yehuda, v'asher hayid
And in our
lefonav.
last scripture from 2 Kings, we have three examples. The first is acharav. We've already talked about it. Achar meaning behind or afterwards. It carries a yud. So it's not acharo, it's acharav, behind him. The next one is kamohu. And this is a preposition a little bit like mimenu. It carries that u, the shuruk, instead of o. We use the kaf as a preposition to mean like something. But when the personal pronoun is attached, it's not just ko or ka, we get the mem. Kamo is like something. And kamohu is like him. There was no other king like him. And the last word, lifanav, lifnei is the preposition that means in front of, and it always has a yud on it, so it will get the vav. I hope again that this has been helpful to you. I just encourage you to keep reading your Tanakh in Hebrew as much as you can. And next time we will look at just a few odd other little uses for the valuable vav. In the meantime, tasim et ha'inayim al hashamayim, keep your eye on the sky, your redemption draweth nigh. Shalom.